Once upon a time, bad bitch Eva Villain lived in the city.
It's Sunday, March 9. The time changed today, daylight savings time. So we did a spring forward. Also, yesterday was International Women's Day, and I wanted to, of course, because it was International Women's Day, there were so many of people's nod to it. But my favorite would have to be Chrome Hearts and how they used a variety of dolls to pay an homage to International Women's Day. This is Chrome Hearts Happy International Day post, and I just thought it was just so cute, just really, really cute. As you can see, I am wearing a two-piece bikini. This set is from SHEIN, and I think this was $10 or a little less. I will post the details of this two-piece. It does have this gold ring detail here on the top and here on the bikini bottom. It's full coverage. It is like a mock turtleneck with sleeves. This does come with cups, but I removed the cups. I just don't want to fuss with having to realign it all the time. I do have on these Aldo triangle earrings. It's just one piece, but it does look like two pieces interwoven. This was $9 at my local Ross, and it's an Aldo brand. I love it. I loved this dramatic piece. I love the pairing it with this two-piece bikini set with the gold ring detail. The reason why I'm starting off with this is, of course, summer is coming up, spring is coming up. We know it's bikini bathing suit season. Summer is, and I guess spring in some parts of the world. And so I did want to share this piece that I got from SHEIN for a great price. Some of the things I love about this two-piece bikini, I love the modern look to it. It's kind of like, yeah, I'm a Bond girl. I love the modern look to it. It's chic. And then of course, no argument, the price. But the reason why I also wanted to start out with this bikini, the season is coming up, and number two, I wanted to share my diet, which is strictly gluten-free. I try my hardest, and I only try to consume gluten-free food options. And with like a gluten-free intolerance, I'm going to try to not use my hands so much, it's kind of annoying. With a gluten-free intolerance, you also you do get discomfort from lipstick, toothpaste, all these products that come in contact with your mouth, your lips, even shampoo, conditioner, because when you are rinsing your shampoo or conditioner, water along with that product does wash down your face and it gets near your mouth. So people with celiac disease and like with a high gluten intolerance, they are highly sensitive to those kind of things, anything that comes near your mouth. One of the main things that I noticed ever since I switched over to a gluten-free diet, one of the main things I noticed when I switched over to a gluten-free diet is the bloating. The bloating went away. Before, when I was not practicing a gluten-free diet, I had like issues with my belly area. And as you can see, like now, I still do have a belly, but when I was not practicing a gluten-free diet, I was bloated, and I had a much more bloated belly. But this is my belly after just strictly practicing a gluten-free diet. You can see that I still have my belly. You need to understand I've had 3 children. First off, I want to share that I have 3 daughters and I do not work out. This is my body, and this is the body of a female that does not work out and has had 3 children. I don't work out, and I'm not condoning it or promoting not working out. I'm just trying to be authentic, be true, and share with you the fact that I don't work out. It's just I do have a Pilates machine. I have a reformer. And I'll probably, it's packed away, but I'll see if I can find a video of my reformer, my Pilates reformer, and post it here. So I do have a Pilates reformer. So first off, I do believe that exercising, working out, all that, it's healthy, and it's not something that I'm against. I'm lazy, and I do enjoy walking, but I also have a Pilates reformer that I am going to start using more regularly once I move to San Diego, and I'll be able to share videos of that with you. But the reason why of course my body is intoned, I have flab in my belly area, but the most important thing that I wanted to share today is the bloating, and how me switching over to a gluten-free diet really helped with bloating. And this is very personal, a more personal aspect of the effects or the results of switching over to a gluten-free diet is, and I'm going to talk about this because I'm an adult, and I really truly want to share what I experienced with no embarrassment. We're adults and we're mature, right? So I'm no longer constipated. So the bloating is gone. I'm no longer constipated. I just have natural bowel movements more often. Before, I was always constipated, and I would probably have a bowel movement once a week or once every week and a half. Now I have a normal stool bowel movement twice or 3 times a week, And I mean, I'm assuming that a majority of our poop stinks. It has like a strong unpleasant odor to it, but the strength of the unpleasantness of the odor of my bowel movement has also changed. It's changed to be not as unpleasant. It's still unpleasant because no one's shit smells like roses, but seriously, I mean, it was bad. It was bad, but now, ever since I've changed over, I don't want to be ashamed to say that. I'm just being authentic, real, and honest about it. But yeah, like those are some of the things that are a change when I switched over to a gluten-free diet. But that's not what I'm sharing this with the intent that, of course, you would need to consult with your doctor first, because what works for me might not work for you. I'm just sharing my experience. I'm just sharing my experience. I'm not trying to persuade anyone to adopt the same type of diet without, of course, talk to your doctor before making any changes in regards to your health practices. So let's see. Yeah, this look at my belly. This is my belly normal. Like I mean, I don't feel bloating. I definitely notice a difference. I still have a belly, like I said, because I don't work out. But back to this bikini. This is what it looks like in the back. It's full coverage. And I think this might have been $10. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'll share it here once again on my screen. So cute. This is bikini number 2. I got this bikini, I think, 8 months ago towards the probably end of summer, early fall, but I never got a chance to wear it. Yeah, so I will share a screenshot of this bikini here if you're interested in it. I love the tone. I love the color of this bikini, and it does have like a slightly, and so look at my belly. This is, you guys, this is my belly from not bloated, but again, I'm going to share the fact that I don't work out, and I've had 3 children, and I'm 56. So all those factors, women, as you grow older, you do accumulate fat around your belly, and I don't work out, but I will with my at-home Pilates reformer, and of course after switching, after also switching over to a gluten-free diet. I love this detail, and this is what it looks like in the back. It has this one shoulder detail, adjustable straps. It does come with inner cup that's removable, but as you can see, the butt area, it does have like a it doesn't have full coverage, so you do have butt cheeks visible, a lot more butt cheeks visible in the derriere area. Yeah, I mean, so like I said, I will share the screenshot here if you are interested in this piece. I also forgot to mention, no, I don't have I don't have breast augmentation. I have stretch marks around my breasts. I have saggy breasts. I breastfed all three of my daughters. My youngest, actually, I breastfed her. She was 2 years old and still breastfeeding. Nothing wrong with that. Towards the end, it was just habit, and it was at night when she would go to sleep. We'd lay in the bed and she'd just suckle and then fall asleep, and that was it, but I did breastfeed my daughters. I'll share a picture of us here, and so I don't have breast augmentation, and I don't have any type of cosmetic surgery on my body. I'm not saying that to as a negative effect to women that do. We really, society, or a huge percent of society, or us women, we tend to like see someone that talks about that shares the fact that they never had cosmetic surgery on their body as someone that's attacking a woman that has. But that's not what I'm doing. What we also need to listen and not judge women that are proud of and are happy to say, I don't have breast augmentations, this is my body, and without thinking that we're saying it in a negative way or trying to attack women that have had cosmetic surgery. There's this inclination to think that when a woman says, I've never had, no, this is my real body, authentic, true, I don't have any cosmetic surgery, there's this connotation or belief that I'm saying that to attack other women that have had cosmetic surgery done. But no, just as proud as the woman that has had cosmetic surgery and really nice perky breasts, how she wears clothing that complements that. And she's proud of that, and that's her, and nothing negative about that. That's really good, that's nice. But there's also the woman that's really proud. Women who haven't had any cosmetic surgery done to their body, we deserve the right to be proud of our bodies too, and what we've chosen in regards to our bodies. We deserve to be proud of that too. Just like women who have these amazing figures because of because a part of it, augmentation and cosmetic surgery had a slight role to play in that. They deserve to be proud of it too. So no one's better than the other, and no one's attacking another. We are just women that have all types of body issues. Oh yeah, and I did forget this detail. It has this ruching in the middle, which is kind of flattering. Yeah, I did forget to mention that the bottom does have this ruching detail in the butt crack. Another outfit that I did want to share is this two-piece from SHEIN. Let me talk about the two-piece set first. So this is a halter. It's a halter neck top. It's button, and it comes with this elastic waist shorts. The shorts do have pockets. I chose it in a butter yellow, but I think this comes in other colors. I think it was $11 from SHEIN. This is what the back looks like. It has like a deep cutout here on the side, as you can see, so you might be limited as to. So like I said, I have saggy tits. Just keeping it real. Okay, I did breastfeed my three daughters, but but you could do, you know, like the tape lift if you're needing that lift in your breast and you can't find a bra that won't show with this deep side cut. You could use like a tape lift. A tape lift might be an option, but this is so cute. And of course the price, such a cute two-piece set for spring and summer. I love it. What would I wear it with? One of the ways I would style this is, of course, I'm wearing it with those same triangle. What would I wear it with during spring or summer? I would wear it with this purse that was gifted to me by a friend who does live in New York. It is from those vendors out on the streets of New York. And how cute are these colors? This did come with like a brown long strap, but I do love top handle style. And I'm thinking I'm going to get like a gold chain so that I can add that gold chain detail to these two side gold gold hardware, and I would have that gold chain detail hanging down that way. But this is gifted from a friend. The purse is a gift from a friend that lives in New York. It is from a vendor on Canal Street in New York. It was a while back. I can't remember. It might have been 2014 or 2015. My ex-husband and I did take a trip down to LA, and during that time, Louis Vuitton did have an exhibition in the Beverly Hills area, and I will share some photos. We did go to that Louis Vuitton exhibition, and at that exhibition, you could see everything throughout the history of Louis Vuitton, and it was nice. It was a nice experience, and that was what we did for my birthday. So this is a purse from a vendor along Canal Street. This is, here, let me try and get a close-up. This has a dark brown background and brown top handle, and then pastel colors in you know, with the iconic Louis Vuitton monogram. But I love it, and like I said, it did come with a longer brown strap, but I don't like those longer straps. I like my purse's top handle, and so I'm going to get like one of those gold chain purse chains and add that onto here so that these details are not just straggling. I don't, this is the honest to God truth. At 56 years old, I'm not really into designer. When I was 14, 15, and all the way up to like, I think my late, my early 30s, but it was ever since I was like 14 years old. It was what on the island, that's what you would get, and it was just like a normal thing. We had this store called Duty Free, but I think we were really influenced by Japanese women, and Japanese are just so advanced, and we had tourism was the main economy, and we would get tourists and these Japanese women who would buy these high-end designer items, and we were I think greatly influenced by these Japanese women that were walking around with Christian Dior's, Gucci's, Chanel's, and we had that. We had Louis Vuittons. I was a 14-year-old back in 1983, and that was what I had. And my mom had like all these high-end designer purses, perfumes. And so now I'm fine with these normal regular $8 purses, and once in a while I do like a knockoff, I do. I'm not. And but the difference with me is I'm not ashamed to say it's a knockoff. I never, it's not that I can't afford it. Even when I was married and I could have asked, I could have hinted that maybe I wanted a Chanel for my birthday. I just, it's not my thing anymore. I tried it when I was very young for a very long part of my life. Designer purses, and perfume. That's what was big on the island. It was really designer purses, high-end designer purses, and perfume and makeup. I think when I was 19, all my makeup was like either Christian Dior, and I remember it was these 3 shades of blue. One time that was what their compact color was. And I also remember back then, one of my favorite perfumes was Nina Ricci, and it was L'Air du Temps, and it was white, and it just smelled so. It really was a part of my life, and it's kind. But like now, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I wear all kinds of purses, and I just can't. I cannot. It's so different back then and now, because I cannot justify spending $4,000. I cannot justify a $4,000 purse, even though we say it's an investment. Not anymore, because there are like thousands and thousands of that one style of purse, so it's no longer an investment. You know what I mean? It's so different from back in the old days when it really was an investment, because it wasn't, you didn't have a million of those styles of that one purse. Now you do. Now it's not so much a good investment as it used to be, because there are just multiple, like so much of that product available through all these secondhand stores that you most likely could never get even half of the price of what you paid for that purse. But you know what? You go for it, girl. If you like it, that's you. And you need to understand, really, when someone speaks that's not for them, they're really not speaking out of jealousy. Sometimes it is that person authentically really doesn't care about an authentic, real Louis Vuitton. But you know what? Don't just take my word for it. Truly, studies show that there is a huge decline and a decrease in luxury good purchases. It's just, that the statistics speak for themselves, that people are just, they're not buying it as much as in the past, which is sad. I love all those houses, those design houses and stuff, and I truly believe they make beautiful products, but the average person isn't, just cannot justify buying a $4,000, $6,000, $20,000 purse, and kudos to those that can. When I'm walking around with this, and if someone wants to ask me about it, I would honestly say, oh, thank you. It's actually a dupe, and it's from New York Canal Street. That's the difference. I do like carrying it around for like the aesthetics, and it's fun without having to pay the price tag. And when someone does comment on it, I honestly do say, thank you. It's a dupe from Canal Street in New York. And I don't play it off as, oh, thank you. It is a Louis. So anyway, all right. Enough of that. I would wear it with these brown strap sandals, which are time and true, from Walmart. And this is how I would style this outfit. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the Dollar Tree. And the Dollar Tree is one of my favorite stores. One of the things that I do like is just keeping tabs with notebooks. You know, just things I want to do, things I want to create. You know, and like a grocery. I use these notebooks for all of that. And so I did find these. They are these glitter notebooks. They are glitter front and back. They are small enough to fit in my purse, and they were just $1. So I did stock up on it, and I loved these so much that I went to, I think, 5 or 6 other Dollar Trees to look for more so that I could get more, but I didn't find them in this gold. I loved this. It's spiral bound. It just, oops, I do have, oh, I do have shows here. I do have like some show recommendations here. Let's see, what did I recommend? Landman. Oh my God, Landman is such a good show. I definitely recommend Landman. And then Gladiator 2, wow, that was a good movie. That was really a good movie. And Earth Abides is kind of like it's a short series. That was pretty good also. And of course, I'm currently watching White Lotus. I love that TV series. I also love, let's see, I do like 2 more TV shows that I like is Mayor of Kingstown, which is good. It has Jeremy Renner. He's hot. And Dark Winds. Dark Winds is airing tonight, season 3 on, is it Paramount? But I love that show, Dark Winds. Season 3 airing tonight. Oh, and another one of my favorites is, of course, SNL, Saturday Night Live, Saturday evenings. I love it. Just always get some really good laughs from that show. Do you watch Saturday Night Live? I love it. They just recently celebrated 50 years. But yeah, SNL is classic, iconic. Love that show. What are some shows that you like? And I'm going to end this video shortly, but I did want to share, I do take vitamin supplements. These are adult multivitamin gummies, and this is from Target, and these specifically do say that they are gluten-free. So I love that. If you are practicing a gluten-free diet, you have gluten-free options available with multivitamins too. And this is a Target brand. It is the Up and Up, and this is 250, and I think that 250 gummies, adult multivitamin gummies, and this was, I think, $12.99 or $13 at Target, gluten-free. And in keeping with gluten-free, I did get this at my local Walmart. It's a gluten-free wild blueberry muffin mix. I know I could make, like, you know, from scratch, but I don't want to deal with that. And oh my gosh, these are so moist. They turned out so moist, and it's the Krusteaz brand. And I did make myself like these muffins, these blueberry muffins, poached egg and turkey bacon. And that was my breakfast this morning. That is another change that I've made with my diet. I love bacon, but and I know turkey bacon has been around for such a long time, but I now just buy turkey bacon. Walmart has really good turkey. Now I strictly just buy turkey bacon and nitrate free, and for I think $4. It's like three some at Walmart. It is so good. This is what I had for breakfast this morning, and it was just so good. That turkey bacon, I don't miss regular pork bacon at all after having this. And this is turkey bacon. It's, of course, it still has fats, but it's a lot healthier than pork bacon, and it's nitrate free, and just so good. So the last thing I want to share is, okay, my oldest grandchild, she is a granddaughter. Her name is Callista, and she's turning 14 tomorrow. But what I wanted to share was how when she was just a baby, when Callista was a baby, all the way up until, I can't remember, it might have been 4 years old, we would, her parents would have a birthday party for her with family. But my favorite thing was to sign her up for IKEA's birthday party. And what IKEA would do back in the day, and I will share screenshots of her at those IKEA birthday parties. What IKEA had, and I'm sorry, I have to Google it to see if IKEA still does it. I wanted to share it with you, but I didn't take the time to look up if IKEA still offered it, which I should have. But if they don't, I'm so sorry, but I did want to share like maybe a fond memory of IKEA. So back in the day, IKEA would host birthday parties for children. So let's say, for example, it was Callista's birthday on March 10. So 2 months before March 10, I would sign her up on the IKEA website online for the March birthday celebrants. And it was a day in March that IKEA would host March birthday celebrants, and they would host it in the restaurant area, and I think you were allowed 2 accompanied guests, so the birthday child and 2 accompanying guests. So it would always be me and her mom and her, and we'd show up at IKEA and with other celebrants, children, and they would have like a clown, they would have face painting, they would give each child a birthday gift, and IKEA would give each child a birthday gift. It was always something from the children's line, IKEA line. I remember one time Callista got like a giant strawberry stuffy. Another time she got a dog, and I have that pictured here. And here she is with Penny the clown, and she had face painting, and then they would have cake for the kids, cake and a drink, and it was available for the two guests also. So that was so nice. I remember really good memories of that, and I think that was just really, really so nice for IKEA to have that available for the kids, and like I said, once I'm done, I'm going to Google it to see if it's. But happy birthday to my girl Callista, who is turning 14. I'll share a picture of her here. This is her, and this is a vintage dress. I think I might have gotten this dress like at a swap meet, and I couldn't fit it. It's actually it's an antique or a vintage dress. It was custom made for someone, and it fit Callista real well. This picture was taken, I think, 5 or 6 years ago. Callista was probably 9, but this is her in that dress, and she just looks like just really a sweet doll. So happy birthday to Callista, who's turning 14. And so I'm going to end this vlog. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for sticking it out. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching my video. And I'm going to leave this video with a flashback of my childhood, which I'm sure will date me, but I don't care. I'm wondering if any of you remember, do you remember Dear Abby and then her sister Anne Landers? I remember reading, it was my favorite thing to read in the newspapers. It was always towards the end of the newspaper, and it was the Dear Abby section, and it would be people writing to Dear Abby with predicaments, and Dear Abby would provide answers or solutions to their predicaments. And then Dear Abby had a sister named Anne Landers, and she kind of did the same thing too, but Dear Abby was really popular. Do you remember them? I have Leo with me. Today he is wearing this really cute bandana. He is wearing this cute bandana kerchief. We're just going to hang out today, but we did want to tell you thank you